Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Big Girl Hunters. Just come here to do a quick overnighter on my campaign water. It's Friday night, and it's been a bit of a nightmare starting off. It's some really strong winds. It's forecasted for a big old storm. I'm in one of the fave swims, but nothing's really changed since last Friday on my last session, which was a blank, my last overnighter. Hardly any fish have come out. The lads that have been fishing down here, the ones that are proper, the time bandits on here, our fish has just crashed out way over the other end. Basically everyone fishes to a rope along here, which is about 130 yards. I can reach it, but with this wind I could only probably blast about 90-80 max. So and that's not fishing accurately, so I'm about, how many, 15 and a bit wraps on, I don't know quite figure out, I guess that's about 60 yards out. Got half a bucket of peanuts and sweet corn over it with some hemp oil and some chilli and all that. And there's a few fish boshing out, but they're really far, and they never really come this side, so you've got to get close to the rope. But I'm hoping with this storm and all this wind pushing in that they might move over the bait, and I've got one in the edge. Just because it was just such a nightmare getting the other rod out, I just thought I'd get it out there. I don't know if I'll show you the rods. Pass it back to the camera person. I've got my mate Dave fishing to the left. He's had trouble getting his rods out and all the spot in, so because of all the wind. But yeah, some lads to the right that I know over there as well. So hopefully the guy, he's been there fishing. He had 2 out last night, so it's hopeful for a bite. But it's just so tough fishing at the moment. I don't know. I think they've just shut up shop. It's really unlike this lake because but they've just gone. I mean, no cats are coming out. Nothing, not even the bream are playing, so we'll see what happens. I've prayed to my carp gods a lot recently, so I'm hoping for a bite, hopefully one of the 30s. Now I can get my this year's target done. Close, I've had a 26 out of there, but just waiting for that big old 30. Nice scaly chestnut, and yeah, I've got three rigs on the Bilger and Blowback rig, which I've done a video for before. It's pretty sweet, peanuts all tipped with a plastic, 2 on the yellow and 1 on the old pink in the margins. Pink, the last couple of years, pink, I've done so well on pink, but recently I've gone back to the yellow. I've just been doing so well on the old yellow. I know it's overused and it's probably the most popular, but it keeps on working for me, so I'll keep on using it until it doesn't work. I'll keep you posted if I catch anything in tight lines. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Big Girl Hunters. As you can see, or as you can probably hear, it's absolutely fucking pissing down. I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a slow night last night again, but I had a fish out. I think I'm the only one on the lake that had one out last night, so that was pretty lucky. At 3 o'clock, the middle rod ripped off, 19-12 common, gave me an absolute battle royale. I thought it was a catfish at first because it was fucking tearing away. It was quality. Really beautiful fish, and I'll show you pictures of those. Will come up in the video in a sec. Just about to. I've decided I'm gonna do a second night. It's been quite dry here recently, and the lake has shut up, and there's been the odd 1 or 2 fish out the last couple of weeks. But this thunderstorm, as anyone that's been carp fishing for a long time knows, the thunder and all the rain will push him on the bait, and I'm hoping that tonight it might switch on. I think it's really going for it. I think once the rain eases off. One of the lads that are along here, I reckon one of our rods is going to rip off. I actually brought in 2 of my rods, and then it started lightning, and so I've just got one out there. But otherwise I'll get them back out on the spot. But I don't want to get shocked, electrocuted, because I think that'll be a fucking weird way to go. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have another fish to you tonight, or maybe some more today. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's looking quite good.
Look at them, like. I like the fact they're in there fucking closing it down though.
Oh mate, look at that, it's on target. Gerard's good, isn't he?
Right, good morning guys. Final morning of my week, sort of couple of nights session on my campaign water. Had another fish last night at 3 o'clock. Beautiful 25-pound nice chestnutty mirror, which I'm over the moon with. I've literally 5 minutes ago left. I was just packing down the spod rod and the marker, and the old the left, as you can see, because I'm right on my rod, left-hand rod ripped off. The reel, just talking to mate boy in the next swim, you know, he was come down showing me a few bits and that, and left-hand rod ripped off and bent into it and nothing, and I was gutted because it's the first on my new updated version of the rig I've been using for years. It's done 9 fish now with no hook pulls. It's I mean, this one, I don't know if I could really call it a hook pull, because when I bent into it I didn't feel any weight. It didn't hook it, but it's the first time it's mugged me off, so it's a bit gutting, because I was starting to feel I was onto something, yeah. But you know, 9 out of 10 fish, it's not too bad. I didn't, like I say, hook pull, so it's beautifully sunny down here. It's about, what's the time now? It's about 8 o'clock or something. It's really warm. The rods are still out. I'm in the same spot. I didn't bring the other one in because just packed that away. Hopefully one of them will rip off. Okay, there's no fish on the air or anything. It was just out of the blue, just ripped off. It is absolutely beautiful out there today. Show you the pictures of the 25 in a sec, and I'll be back next week hopefully to do a couple more marks, and keep chasing those old big girls, keep chasing that small boys, that 40-pounder, and get one of these 30s out for you. Right, tight lines. This is when the knot just looks sexual. But I have 2 of the little puller tools for this. Oh, fucked it. Why did it pop then? What happened?
Chaos.
It went on the crimp. Oh, it went on